shots in the nighttime. Trap nigga with the triggers like Popeye. Money changing colors like tie-dye. I'm just tryna get it, I ain't tryna die. She got a big ol' on your booty, make the world cry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Hold them bands down. Hold your mans down.
It's your girl Bree checking in, and I am back with another video. I know I fell off, y'all. I'm trying to stay consecutive, but it's hard being in school full-time, working and doing all this different stuff. So anyways, I'm back and I'm better. So y'all just bear with me, I'm trying to get videos out to y'all as much as possible. It's just hard to fit them in, to record them. Editing and posting ain't the issue, recording them is the problem. I don't want to keep putting up videos with me just talking. I don't want to do that. So I try to get stuff that's interesting for y'all. But anyways, before we jump into this video, before we get anything else done, before we do anything else, if you haven't done so already, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, okay? Turn on those post notifications so you don't miss another video. Anyways, y'all, don't mind my shirt. I'm at work. Matter of fact, I gotta be in at 3:15. It's 2:47, so I'm trying to hurry up and get this video recorded for y'all. That's how you know I'm dedicated. I gotta be in at 3:15. I need to get out the car in about 13 minutes so I can start walking, so I can go clock in for work. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. All right. So this video gonna be about the crazy stuff I used to do as a kid. Like, if you have kids, then you know kids get into a lot of stuff. They do a lot of crazy stuff and you don't understand why. If you have younger siblings, you know that they do crazy stuff. When you were a kid, you know you did crazy stuff. You may have did crazy stuff like this. Or like this.
I'm gonna place you down. No, wait!
Or maybe you did something crazy like this. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go through a list of crazy stuff that I did. I know y'all can relate. So let's go ahead and get into all this crazy stuff. And don't judge me, okay? Don't judge. Alright, anyways. So I had to write down the list so I ain't forget nothing. But anyway, so y'all know a lot of cars nowadays don't have it, but a lot of the cars from back in the day had it. Y'all know the ones that had the cigarette lighter in the car, and you had to push it down, and then when it was hot and ready to use, it'll pop out, and then you could use it to light whatever you needed to light. So somebody was cleaning out my mama's car or something like that, and I had it. I don't remember how it got out the car, but it got out the car, and I picked it up, and I wondered. I was curious. I was like, I wonder, will this still get hot even if it's not in the car? So I had it in my right hand. This is my left hand, but I'm holding the camera with my right hand. So I had it in my right hand, and I pushed it down, and I'm holding it, and I'm like, oh, this jump don't work. It only get hot in the car. And as soon as that crossed my mind, I heard tss, and I threw it. And I was like, ah! And it burnt the corner of my thumb. Y'all, that junk hurt it so bad. I tell you, no lie, that junk hurt it so bad. And after the fact, like the next day, well, later that day, it was black, right? And it was a little circle. It was real small, but it was probably about the size of a sweet pea, one of the sweet peas. It was probably about the size of that. And it was a black spot at first, and then after a day or a few days went by, that junk was hard, and eventually it like fell out. I know that sounds crazy, but a chunk of my finger fell out, and like it was healed. It was fine. Like I wasn't bleeding or nothing, but all the part that was burnt fell out, and I had a dent in my hand, in my finger, probably about this thick. And I was like, what the heck? So when it burnt my finger, it burnt it pretty good. It burnt it pretty good. Like, it burnt it real good. But, anyways, that was the first crazy. That was one crazy thing. And none of this stuff ain't in order, y'all. I did a lot of stuff when I was a kid, but because when I was a kid, everybody played outside. They don't do that no more these days. But next thing, so I had a Push Pop. Y'all remember Push Pops, the candy. So I was in my mom and my dad's room, and I got mad at something. I don't remember what it was. I got mad at something and I threw it, and I ain't know where it landed. I tried to look for it, could never find it. And one day, a long time after that, I was in their room looking for something, just digging around, and happened to find it. And I was trying to take the top off, and the top would not come off. I wanted to see how it looked after all that time. And I went in the bathroom. I went in the kitchen, got a knife, went in the bathroom, and I'm cutting and cutting and cutting and trying to get the top off. And the knife slipped off the side and cut my finger. Which one is it? It may not be this hand. Let me see. This finger. You probably can't really tell. It's a scar. My hands look ashy. Anyways, it's a scar on that finger from where I cut it. I never told nobody. I ain't tell nobody. I kept that to myself. And later on, after I got older, I told somebody. Well, no. I had a band-aid on it. The cut was pretty deep, and I ain't tell nobody. I ain't want to get in trouble. And one day we was at the store. I think we was in Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. And I think my mama asked me what happened to my finger, and I told her. But yeah. Another thing. So y'all know pogo. Y'all remember pogo sticks, right? So I had a pogo stick. I had a lot of different toys when I was young, but I had a pogo stick, and I'm jumping in the road. I'm jumping, and my brother was on the porch, and I tried to do a trick. I tried to bounce with one hand, and I bounced with one, and I bounced, and when I was in there, I switched hands, and I only had one hand on there. And as soon as I hit the ground, I flew up and bounced forward and flew off the pogo stick and landed on the ground in the middle of the road. Pogo stick landed on top of me, or I was on top of the pogo stick. My brother just looked at me and just shook his head. That was my own fault. I don't know what happened. I don't know if bouncing with one hand threw me off or what happened, but I was landing in the middle of the road. I can tell you that. Next thing. So I was on my scooter. I had a scooter. And I'm actually, it wasn't my scooter. Somebody else was on my scooter and I was on their scooter. And I'm riding, racing. And it was a little stick in the road. Stick wasn't even that big, y'all. Stick wasn't even that big. And I'm riding, and I was going to try to go around it. And then I was going to try to, like, jump over it. And I was like, nah, I'm going to just run it over. It ain't that big. What could happen? So I'm going, and I'm riding, scooting. And hit the stick. And the front tire stopped. The back of the scooter flew up. The handlebar spun around. And the handlebar cut me on my leg, right by my knee. I was leaking, y'all. I was bleeding. I had to go home. And I will show you, but I got on pants right now. I tried to put on shorts, but I ain't had no more. They were all dirty. I gotta wash. But anyways, that's beside the point. Next. Okay, so one night, me and my cousins, we outside playing. It was late. I think one of the street lights was working, but the rest of them wasn't. And they had just cut a tree down, and they had all the branches and stuff piled up. So we sitting there, and we had a ball. We was trying to get the ball and kick the ball around and all that stuff and see who can get the ball from each other. And me and my cousin was gone. We was riding, but we were track star mode, just running. Pitch black dark, maybe one street light. And I tripped over. I had the ball. He was trying to get it from me. And I was trying to make sure he didn't get the ball. And I'm gone and tripped over a branch and bust my behind. I fell in the road and kind of slid a little bit. I was like this in the road, and right there in the, well, something wrong with my skin, y'all. I gotta go to the doctor for it. But anyways, it's the part close to the elbow is a little circle. That is what happened. That happened like a triangle, probably about that thick, that much of skin, and it was like a triangle. Got scratched out my hand, and I didn't know nobody else saw it besides me and my cousins. And the car pulled up when I was getting up, and the lady was like, "Are you okay? I just seen you fall. You fell hard." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay." And I was okay. I ain't crying nothing, But I was like, dang, I ain't know nobody else was outside. I ain't know nobody was sitting in that car and seeing me fall. But I fell hard, y'all. I was haul ass and chasing that ball. And when I tripped, I fell full force. But anyways, next. So me and one of my friends, I was outside. We was down at her house, and they had this tree in their yard. And we was trying to break a branch off the tree. Don't ask me why. I don't remember why we was trying to break the branch off the tree. I just know we was trying to break it off. We was in the front yard, and we pushing on it and doing all this different stuff and trying to break it, and that branch would not break. And then finally that mug snapped, and I don't know how big it was. I don't know what the freak happened, but all I know is it snapped, and the next thing I know, I looked down, and there was a piece of wood sticking out my face. I don't think that's it. I think I had a bump right there. But I think it was on this side. It was somewhere on this side. And like right under my eye somewhere, like right over here somewhere. And it fell out. I saw it sticking there, and then it fell out. And I had blood running down my face, y'all. And I ran home, and I'm crying. I'm in full-blown tears. I'm panicking because I know I got blood running down my face. And I run in the house. And honestly, y'all, I thought it was worse than it actually was. And my daddy was like, what happened? And I told him. And he was like, all right, come in. He took me in the bathroom and cleaned my face off. But he was like, calm down. It ain't that bad. Y'all, that cut was probably about this long. Probably about that long. It was small, y'all. It was probably about a little centimeter. It really wasn't that big at all. I just was in full-blown panic mode. Let me see. I got 3 minutes. What else crazy stuff happened? I already told y'all how I almost broke my shoulder. I think I did a video of how I almost broke stuff. But I'll tell you that one anyways. It was a whole bunch of us on a trampoline. And I don't even remember who trampoline it was, to be honest. That trampoline got moved around to so many different places. But it was a whole bunch of us on the trampolines. Some friends, a whole bunch of my cousins, everybody just jumping. And I got double bounced or double jump, whatever the freak is called. I think it's double bounced. But I got double jumped, double bounced, whatever, by somebody. And my little cousin was standing behind me on the trampoline, and he wasn't jumping. But when I got double bounced, I flew off, and I flew backwards. And I flew into him, and he fell off the trampoline. I flew off the trampoline. He hit the ground. I hit the ground on top of him. But I like tried to brace myself and put my shoulder down. I don't know why, but that's what happened. I put my shoulder down, and all my weight shifted down onto my shoulder. And when I got up, I thought I was okay. I mean, all the air was knocked out of him. I heard, ugh, when we hit the ground. But he was all right. He got the air knocked out of him, but he was all right. I was fine. We got up and got back on the trampoline, and I tried to jump, and I caught a sharp pain right here in my shoulder, y'all. I swear I thought I broke my collarbone, but I didn't. If I didn't fall on him, I think I probably would have broke it. And I'll tell y'all one more, and then I gotta go. But I was playing basketball. Me and one of my friends was playing basketball out in our neighborhood. And either I shot the ball or she shot the ball. I think she shot the ball. And I jumped up to get the rebound, and I got it, but I was like, I had my legs crossed, and I was kind of bent when I got the rebound. And then instead of straightening myself and like dribbling the ball before I shot it, I just tried to jump back up and shoot the ball without straightening my body out. And I jumped up, and as soon as I jumped, y'all, I've never felt this kind of pain in my back before. A sharp pain shot straight up my spine. I said, oh. And she was like, what's wrong? I said, I got a pain in my back, my spine, my back hurt. And I left and went home and told my mama. And she told me to take some medicine. And to go lay down. And I never took the medicine. I'll be honest, I didn't take the medicine. I went and laid down, and I woke up the next morning, back was still hurting. And she asked me if I took the medicine. I told her no. And there was a whole thing about that. And then I had to take some medicine, and ended up not going to school because my back was still hurting. But anyways, it's 3 o'clock. I gotta go. I gotta clock in 15 minutes. So anyways, like I said before, if you haven't done so already, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to turn on those post notifications. Like I said, y'all, bear with me. I'm trying to get videos out to y'all, but I'm in college full time. I'm working. I don't really have the time to record, but I'm trying. And that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And make sure to follow me on all social media and check out my book, Horror, Crime, and Obsession. But until next time, this is your girl, Truly Bree, checking out. And I will catch you in the next video.
Black girl magic, y'all can't stand it, y'all can't ban it. Made out like a bandit, they've been trying hard just to make us all vanish. I suggest they put a flag on a whole nother planet. Jane Bond, never Jane Doe, and I Jane Go, never Sambo. Black and white, yeah, that's always been my camo. It's looking like y'all gonna need some more ammo. I cut 'em off,